So I am hyped to do today's historic rebuild. The Minnesota Timberwolves had a great rebuild going back in 2016, led around future young studs Karl-Anthony Towns, Andrew Wiggins, and Zach LaVine. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? So back in the last historic rebuild, the 2013 Pacers one, this historic rebuild was recommended and kind of suggested by Huno Juno. Sorry if I butchered your name, man. But he says you should do the 2016 Timberwolves with the young core of Wiggins, Cat LaVine, and Tyus Jones, like if they never traded for Jimmy Butler, and that's what we are doing today. So I wanted to do a 2017 Timberwolves rebuild, so a year later than this roster, but I couldn't find one because I wanted to do the season before they traded for Jimmy Butler. So this is going to be the season, or 2 seasons before that, leading up to the 2016 draft, who they ended up taking Chris Dunn with. Now, Chris Dunn didn't turn out to be as good as any one of these kind of 2 players, but we'll try maybe our best to take him in the 2016 draft. But yeah, we could talk about this team, and like, they were on a great rebuild trajectory. Like, Cat became one of the best scoring big men in the league. He was emerging as that at the time. Wiggins and LaVine were a little bit wild cards because Wiggins had a great 2016-17, the year before the Jimmy trade, which maybe kind of made them spark that trade. But he kind of fizzled out after that and never really was that number 1 pick we thought he would be. He definitely had a career resurgence in Golden State, but still never turned into like a top 5, top 10 guy that we thought he could have been one day. LaVine, though. LaVine was an interesting one because he had injury past, defensive struggles, and I didn't think a lot of people, or me at the time, I wasn't the biggest Zach LaVine fan. I will go back and say I was wrong about this. I thought they were very smart to do this trade because I didn't think Zach LaVine was ever going to be near the peak of Jimmy Butler, and I don't know if he will be because of the defensive viability, but Zach LaVine is a really damn good player, and he could have still been a Timberwolf along with Chris Dunn, not the end of the world, and the 7th overall pick, which ended up being Lauri Markkanen. So in hindsight, trading Zach LaVine, Lauri Markkanen, and Chris Dunn isn't a bad idea for Jimmy Butler, but that's if you're getting Jimmy Butler to stay with you. Jimmy Butler played about a year, no, he played about a full year, no, about a year and a half, not even a year and a half, in Minnesota. He played all of the 2018 season, helped Minnesota get into the playoffs for the first time in forever as the 8th seed. I believe they lost to Houston. And then the following year is when the whole scrimmage thing happened, and he requested a trade in like the first 2 months of the year and then got dealt to Philly for absolute pennies on the dollar for what they gave up. It was because he was a rental, and they got like Sarge Covington in a couple seconds, and Sarge helped them get Culver, but Culver didn't work out. So I'm glad to see Minnesota kind of got lucky with the 2020 lottery. They got Anthony Edwards, and they have a bright future. We'll see about the Gobert trade. But yeah, we're building around Cat, Wiggins, LaVine today. Ricky Rubio, still here in Minnesota. These were the numbers he put up this season. It was actually his final year here. We'll see if that happens with us, or we're going to move him. We have Gorgui Dieng. Nemanja Bjelica kind of started his career out in Minnesota. We have Tyus Jones. That's what kind of Juno wanted me to build around. Also, so we can maybe develop Tyus Jones to being that point guard. He didn't mention Chris Dunn at all. We have KG at 38 years old, Tayshaun Prince, and then a bunch of filler players. All right, so let's take a look at the 2015-16 rotation. Ricky Rubio will be kind of the playmaking facilitator. I want to give Zach LaVine, Andrew Wiggins, and Karl-Anthony Towns all 35 minutes a night. Yeah, we are building around them. KG can get about 20 minutes. I don't know if this team's going to be great. No, we should probably play Bjelica over him. KG can get about 20 minutes. Tyus Jones can get like a nice 27 off the bench. Gorgui Dieng can get about, 20 minutes as well. And we'll do we should probably do like 15 to KG, 20 to Dieng, and then we'll do 14 to Prince. Yeah, we just got kind of the retirement home right there. But this bench isn't great, but we're going to get better. At the time, was it Flip Saunders the head coach? No, I'm wrong. It was Sam Mitchell. Wow, I forget about him. Flip Saunders was actually the year before. So the roster curator was missing Andre Miller, another older player, Shabazz Muhammad, Adrian Payne, rest in peace, Nikola Pekovic, if you remember him, but none of those guys really panned out to be too much, so it's fine. This is the 2016 draft that was getting kind of a lot of buzz lately due to Bleacher Report's redraft, but it's a good one. Don't worry. We'll see if we get Chris Dunn, but hey, maybe I make a trade in that offseason. But yeah, I'm going to try to win a championship today with Cat, LaVine, and Wiggins, and I'll see you guys at the end of the 2016 season. All right, so we end the 2016 season with Russell Westbrook winning the MVP award. This was when I believe Steph was the unanimous MVP, and we know that they were the 73-9 Golden State Warriors. So we'll see if any Minnesota Timberwolves make an All-NBA team. Unfortunately, none do. We do get Cat on our rookie first team. This was a pretty solid top-heavy 2015 class, like with these three, and like Porzingis was like a morning star. You had D'Lo, and then you had Booker and Miles Turner. Jokic, I guess, didn't play in 2015. But that was about it. There was like some bad picks on the top 10 with like Willie Cauley-Stein, Stanley Johnson, Emmanuel Mudiay, Justice Winslow, Frank Kaminsky. So yeah, here are these stats from this past season. Karl-Anthony Towns put up 21.5 points. What did he put up that season? 25. Okay, oh no, he put up 18. Okay, so he's a little bit maybe ahead of schedule. Let's go. Wiggins put up 20 points, 5 rebounds. Not bad efficiency for Wiggins. Pretty similar, I guess, to what he did in that time. Zach LaVine about 18 points, 33 from 3. We'd love to get that up. But he's definitely ahead of schedule from what he was doing then. Tyus Jones, 11 points, 37 from 3, 87 from the line. Yep, he could be the starting point guard next year if we trade Rubio / maybe don't draft Chris Dunn. There's Ricky Rubio, 11 and 8. I mean, if you can get that like 3-point percentage up to like 36, I wouldn't care about the 38 field goal. Bielitsa, 38 from 3. He would definitely be a good bench piece for us. Gorgie Jang, I know, is a free agent, but he's a solid backup big. Yeah, and we got KG and Prince. So the play-in tournament will go next year. You got the... Oh, yeah, we were in the play-in tournament. Okay. So we were the 9th seed. Oh, so we actually just missed out on the playoffs. What was our record? We went 42-40. All right, at least we're heading in the right direction. And the OKC Thunder win it all with Russell Westbrook being your finals MVP. They beat the Cavs in 7. Kobe Duncan retired. There goes KG. Does Tayshaun Prince retire as well? Yes, he does. And we retire his jersey number as well. So we just eliminated the play-in tournament. We have most likely going to be the 14th pick in the lottery. Or no, 13th. Okay, because of the Trailblazers, I guess we had maybe a tiebreaker over them. I don't get that, though. We had the tiebreaker to go from 13 to 14, but then we didn't have the tiebreaker to go from the 9th seed to the 8th seed. Wait, how did the... Oh, no. The Blazers, I guess, were... Okay, no. So the Blazers were probably in... Okay, it makes sense. Because the Blazers were probably the 8th seed or the 7th seed and lost in the play-in tournament. So who was the coach following Stacey Miller? Was it Tibbs? Yeah, so the next year was Tibbs. Now, if he is here, I would look to sign him, but he's probably still in Knicks. So we'll keep Stacey Miller for now. And it is draft time, so we could look to move Rubio if we wanted to add maybe a bench scorer. You got Derrick Rose there, okay, who ended up being a Timberwolves. Definitely not like MVP Rose. We could give Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Would be a nice flyer on him coming off the bench. He would have been in the league for a couple years now, so they could be not like giving up on him, but trying to go in a different direction. You could have Rubio around, well, I guess Kemba Walker. I don't know if that's a great fit. We can get Derek Favors from Utah. Yes, I like this a lot because Rubio ended up going to Utah, so this would make sense for them at the time. And we can get Derek Favors, who could be a good starting power forward between Cat and Andrew Wiggins. We just have to give up a second-round pick. He's coming off a really good year in Utah. Yeah, let's do this trade. So we're probably not going to land Chris Dunn. Jaylen Brown stays in California from college and goes to the Lakers. Simmons ends up on the Nets. Like if Chris Dunn fell, I would take him, but there's probably a 0% chance. I'm not going to say 0. Like there is probably a chance he fell, but Chris Dunn ended up going 9th to the Pacers. So I just want to take like a real NBA guy. Jamal Murray could be that point guard we take instead, or Malcolm Brogdon. I think I'm taking Murray. Ooh, DeJounte Murray. Do I take DeJounte Murray or do I take Malcolm Brogdon? I'm not the biggest fan of DeJounte Murray at the moment. Let's go a little more veteran guy, Malcolm Brogdon. Or do I go DeJounte? Oh, fine, I'll take DeJounte. We also ended up with a guy by the name of Howie Rivers in the second round, picking up the team options on Wiggins, LaVine, Gorgie Jang, so he wasn't even a free agent, and Nemanja Bjelica. I'm excited about this team next year. I'm cool with Tyus Jones being the starting point guard, but he doesn't have to be if we think we can land. Mike Conley would be pretty cool because we do have some cap space now. Because if we look at our salary cap table, we can see next year, Favors is our most paid player. We still have 2 more years of Wiggins. We still have 3 more years of Cat since he was a rookie last year. We have 2 more years of LaVine because both of these guys were in the 2014 draft class. We got 3 more years of Jones. So, like, we have money next year as well to spend. So, I don't need to land a point guard right now if I didn't want one. I mean, so the big thing with Cat was, like, they never found a good enough power forward next to him. I don't think there's really any great options, so I'm probably not going to sign any of those guys. So, I mean, Russ would be dope, right? Russ would be sick, but I think Mike Conley would be the guy I'd probably want. But do I give Mike Conley $30 million? I might wait till next year and see what Tyus Jones can do. But I do want to look at a backup point guard, and that is going to be Jeremy Lin. We'll do a 2-year deal, team option next year, and boom, we get Mr. Jeremy Lin. All right, so looking at the roster, we have Lin. Oh, We have Murray, but whatever. All right, so we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to move Bielitsa to a power forward, and we should be good for next year's season. Yeah, like, was Jimmy Butler, like, is he somehow a free agent here? No, but let's see. Okay, so Russ goes to the Sixers. Dirk to the Pelicans. What a weird just situation. You got Horford to the Bulls. Pau Gasol to the Pelicans. They're just getting all the old power forwards. So Cat is up to an 89. Wiggins is up to an 86. Levine's up to an 83. Love to see that progression going. And I believe we do have Favors for 2 years on his deal. Yeah, he's got 2 years left on it, so that's a pretty sick deal. We do have, we have some leverage now if we wanted to maybe make a move in the offseason. So I'm going to start Tyus Jones, Levine, Wiggins, Favors and Towns. Gorgeous Zhang will probably not be the sixth man. Lin will probably get like 18 minutes. Bielitsa about the same. Oh, he went down to a 75. Really? He can't play power forward? Come on. Murray could play about 15 minutes a night. And yeah, we're good with that. So I got 13 more minutes to spare. We could go probably about 28 to Tyus Jones. I would like to go 35 to the big three, 32 to Favors. We can go 30 to Jones. And we'll go 2 more to... I don't really know. Jeremy Lin, sure. The bench still isn't great. We do need like a wing scorer off it. So that's something we will upgrade next offseason. And I'll see you guys at the end of the 2017 season. Okay, well, we were the 1 seed in the Western Conference. We were the 2 seed for like 90% of that season. A shout out to Dirk at age 38 winning 6th man of the year. But yeah, we jumped up to the 1 seed at the end of the year. That's what I'm talking about. So maybe we'll keep our coach going forward. Maybe I won't go after Tibbs. Do we get anybody on an All-NBA team? What? How are we not getting Cat there? Okay. We don't get anybody really on anything. Not even a DeJounte Murray on our rookie team. So we're taking on the Golden State Warriors, which is the complete opposite of what this would actually look like. Because the Warriors would probably be the 1 seed, even though they don't have Kevin Durant, because this was the year they signed Kevin Durant, so they didn't end up signing him in the game like they did in real life, because that was like 4th of July 2016. Wiggins led us in scoring. Okay. He did have a big 2016-17. Yep, that's where he put up 23.5 points. All right. So Wiggins balls out. Levine balls out as well. Is this the scenario where I moved Cat? No. This is still the big three. I just got to get complementary pieces around them. So Derek Favors, I think, is a really good one. And maybe he hurt Towns' scoring a little bit. But if he's going to provide me good defense, that's huge. He doesn't have to be a floor spacer because Cat can still space the floor. And Wiggins that shoot 37 from 3. Levine can shoot the 3. And Tyus Jones hopefully will get there, or an upgrade will. So I think we're okay with that. So I think what I need to find in a point guard is a playmaking or somebody that can facilitate while also playing good defense. I mean, perfect guy would probably be like Chris Paul. I don't know if we're going to have the assets to get Chris Paul. I mean, DeJounte Murray would be that guy if it's the current DeJounte Murray. So for the playoffs, we're going to go about 28 to Tyus Jones. I want to go about 37 to Cat. I'll probably go like 2 less to Bielitsa and 1 less to these guys. And we'll go 37 to Wiggins, 37 to Levine. Yeah, we're playing the big 3, 4-star balance. Can we beat the Golden State Warriors in round 1? Or are they going to upset us as an 8 seed? And no, the Minnesota Timberwolves win a playoff series, something they haven't done in a minute. I couldn't even tell you because they didn't win one in 2018. They didn't win one last year. Yeah, I couldn't tell you the last time the Timberwolves won a playoff series. It had to be, I don't know, was it around KG? No way. Maybe it has been that long because did they ever win one with Love? On top of my head, I'm not too sure, but Wiggins went off in that series. You know what? I'm going to go all the way back. So I'm in the year 2009, no playoff series victory. Holy crap. They had losing seasons for like a decade. That's crazy just in the NBA, man. It really is. So they went 44-38 in 2005. Not even make the playoffs that year? No, I don't think they did. Wow, 44 wins, you don't make the playoffs. You don't see that too often. So the last time they won a playoff series was 2004. They beat the Nuggets in round 1. They beat the Kings in round 2. And they lost to the Lakers in the conference finals. Holy crap, that is crazy. That's the last time they won a playoff series. Man, they had some really bad... Man, if they just hit, like, on one of... Like, they didn't take Flynn or Rubio. They took Curry or, like, somehow ended up with, like, Harden. I don't know, because they had Love. But we're down 2-0 to the Blazers right now. Lillard, McCollum, Bazemore. Yeah, I forget this is, like, the 2017 Blazers, not the 2022 Blazers. And we're down 3-1 against them. We gave up 155. God damn it. All right. Well, it looks like our season might be ending right here as the Blazers just, I guess, matched up perfectly against us, which I thought this would be like the really good Cat series because he would be able to maybe go up against their big man, but he only averaged 17 points. Wiggins led the way with 25. Levine at 24. Damn. I thought maybe Favors and Towns would just kind of feast against, I don't even know their big, like Mason Plumlee. I don't know. because Plumlee's all right, but it is what it is. So let's see who wins the 2017 NBA Finals, and it is the Utah Jazz. Okay, with Ricky Rubio, they beat the Cavs, and Gobert is your Finals MVP. They didn't even have Mitchell yet. They signed Ryan Anderson. They had Gobert. Was that just like the best front court in the league? Ricky Rubio, Trey Burke, who didn't really work out as the 9th pick. Alec Burks didn't really work out as the 12th pick. I mean, he's turned into a solid player. They did have Gordon Hayward as well. Duh. Paul Pierce retires, Elton Brand, Andre Miller, Tony Parker, a bunch of names are retiring. Rick Carlisle retires, Gennaro Pargo ends up retiring. Amare gets his jersey retired by the Suns. I don't know why I got so excited saying that. So our first round pick is going to be pretty late here in the 2017 draft. They ended up with the 7th pick. That was Markkanen, I believe. 6 was Isaac. 8 was 8 Ntilikina? And then 9 was Dennis Smith, 10 was Collins, something, I think so. And yeah, this is the 2017 class, so we will not be trading for Jimmy Butler. Stacey Miller, honestly, could stay as our head coach. Tibbs is still not even here. I mean, he did bring us to a 1 seed, but he did kind of get outworked in the playoffs. So do we just go for an upgrade right now while we can? I would love Mike Budenholzer, but I don't think I'd be able to steal him from 5 other offers. Billy Donovan could maybe be a guy. Steven Silas, maybe we'll wait. I can go after David Fizdale. All right, so it is the 2017 draft. I don't think I'm going to be making a move right now, unless I did give Gorgie Jang a 1-year extension with a team option. Unless we moved like Murray Jang in 27, but like Mike Conley, is that the defensive pass first point guard I could have gone? Maybe. If Chris Paul's a free agent, that would be it would make my day. Oh, he's a free agent next year. Damn it, he would have been freaking perfect. I don't know if I should wait a year. Probably not. Damn it, I wanted Chris Paul. All right, so with the 27th pick, we ended up taking Malik Monk. Markkanen went 4th to the Suns. Just reminds me of them taking Bender at 4. Even though Markkanen wasn't a Euro player, but he is. I forget what his nationality is. Is it Finland? I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. I'm trying to get my memory back into the 2017 mindset, but it's tough. And Monk's a 68 overall. He might be in a trade, but we get Derek White at Mr. Relevant, and he's 2 overalls higher. Look at that. So we're bringing back Cat, Wiggins, Levine, not Lynn, but we will bring back Jones and Bielitsa. And let's head over here to free agency. Dwayne Wade is the best option player. Let's see if there's any good point guards. Steph. Okay, this is perfect because, oh my God, yes. Okay, so what year was it when they ended up signing Jeff Teague? Because I remember I really wanted to see them sign Kyle Lowry, but he ended up going back to Toronto, and everyone was like, oh, that makes sense. So I guess it was also the 2017 offseason, man. When they picked up Jimmy Butler is when they signed Jeff Teague. Holy crap, yes, and Teague really didn't have a great career in Minnesota, but Kyle Lowry was also a free agent that offseason, and he's somebody that can hit threes, he could pass, he could play defense for us. That is the perfect player to be in a Timberwolves uniform. We're going to pay him the big bucks here. And yes, we're going to go out and get Kyle Lowry. Yeah. I think this team could be a championship team with Kyle Lowry. I didn't think we needed a Chris Paul. They're both around the same age. Let's go, man. You can see how hyped I am about getting Kyle Lowry because that's kind of perfect. Because that is who I remember. This was a time where I was making videos and I was on Twitter, and this was the 2017 offseason. And I remember Kyle Lowry would be such a great fit. I wonder if I've ever done a Kyle Lowry Timberwolves rebuild. All right. I'm not sure if I've ever done one, but I wouldn't have been surprised. So yeah, we do have Kyle Lowry on our team, so we do have a plethora of point guards. Murray, maybe we'll be traded. Maybe I'll package him and Monk. So yeah, I do want a good backup wing scorer. Oladipo's probably a little too rich for me. I don't really want Stevenson. Tyreek Evans could be that guy. Tim Hardaway Jr. could be that guy. All right, so yeah, let's bring in Tyreek Evans here on a 3-year deal. To be kind of our 6th man type. And we're going to keep developing DeJounte Murray. All right, so Cat's a 91, Lowry's a 90, Levine's an 87, Wiggins is an 87. Was hoping Evans would be a little bit higher because the bench is kind of these 5 guys at the moment, or Murray might not even be in it. It's not great. All right, so we have Lowry, Levine, Wiggins, Favors, Towns. It's a good starting 5. Wiggins is the 6th man, Gorgie Jang. We'll have Tyus Jones there, Bielitsa. All right, Murray might not even play. So Cat is going to get about 34. We're going to go about 33 to Wiggins, 32 maybe to Favors, 32 to Levine. Probably go about 34 to Lowry. We can go 33 to everybody in between. So, system proficiencies, 4-star balance. Come on, Stacey Miller. bring me a chip. All right, so another year Russ wins MVP, but for a different team. He wins it with the Philadelphia 76ers. I mean, he did average a triple-double, and James Harden is in Milwaukee playing with Giannis. KD signed with the Wizards. Man, I should have did that in my Wizards rebuild. I missed an opportunity for that. But I still built a fun team over there. Steph's in New Orleans. Why is everybody signing with New Orleans? I don't get it. First Dirk, then Pau Gasol, now Steph. What is going on? Nope, Giannis is actually in Houston. Wait, were they traded for each other in the offseason? That would be insane. We went 77-5? Wait, what? All right, a few things to unpack here. Was Harden? No, Harden and Giannis did play a year together, and then Giannis said, screw it, I'm going to your old team, and joins the Rockets. We get nobody on an All-NBA team, no like Lowry on an All-Defensive team, but this team goes 77-5? With the bench we had? Holy crap. We went undefeated at home. No freaking way, man. Wiggins led the team in scoring. Okay, so Wiggins is maybe becoming that number one. He's an 89 overall. Cat, 22-9, a better year from him. Levine, 22 points. Let's freaking go. Even Lowry, like I'm good with 17 and almost 9 with 42% from 3. Favors averaging about 13-9 is good with me. Damn, the starting 5 man is insane how good they are. I don't know if I can even add any more minutes to them. 4.5 star balance, but do I somehow, I got to give them more minutes, I think. Like Bielitsa is probably going to play about 10 for the playoffs. Tyus Jones probably 15, 18, 25. We'll each give them all one more minute. Why not? Let it fly right there. So we're taking on Giannis and the Rockets. They have Seth Curry, Pat Bev, Ariza, Capella, Dwight Howard. So a lot of the guys that were still around at that time, like kind of from the Chris Paul trade and just some other guys, is holy crap, we put up 168. This team is insane. All right, so I think we should be fine to beat Houston in round 1, and they do steal a game off us. So there goes us from having a perfect playoff run. They beat us by 17. Levine had 30 in this game, but Dwight went off. And yeah, Dwight and Giannis is a fun front court, even though it was towards the end of Dwight's career, as Zach LaVine averages almost 27 points in that round 1 matchup. Lowry with 21 as well. Wiggins with 20. And Cat with 17. So now we're taking on the Denver Nuggets. We lost in this series last year, and they have a very good front court at the moment with an 89 overall Paul Millsap and an 88 emerging Nikola Jokic. Emmanuel Mudiay is coming off the bench at an 85, so they could have kept developing him. So I don't know why they have George Hill in the starting 5. They still have Yusuf Nurkic. We know that he was traded for like Mason Plumlee back. I can't remember the correct year, 2016 maybe, 2015. And yeah, the Nuggets chose the right center going Jokic over Nurkic. We beat them in game 1. Now going up against them in game 2, we pick up the dub, we blow them out. Cat with a 51-point performance, 1 assist away from a 51-point triple-double. Wow. This team is special, man. We end up blowing them out in game 3. Cat with 31 and 15. Who knew? Just getting Kyle Lowry would have unlocked so much for this team to be basically the Warriors of this time. Like basically, like the Warriors were just mowing through everybody. Yeah. Well, the Minnesota Timberwolves are the new Warriors. And because like we have, yeah, Lowry's 32, Levine's 23, Wiggins is 23, Favors is 26, Cat's 22. This team is insane. Now we're taking on the Clippers. The guy I wanted, Chris Paul, having a solid playoff run. No Blake Griffin. Wow. All right, Cat went off in that round 2 series, averaging about 30 and 10, but I feel like, I don't know, we might get some bad voodoo here. We beat him by 24 in game 1. Wiggins with a 31 piece, Levine with 23. Game 2, we pick up the dub. We win by 2 touchdowns. Wiggins with another 31 piece. He's averaging 31 points in these first 2 games. Game 3, we do drop it, okay, by 3 points. Oof, Wiggins with 28, Towns with 28. I said Counts like Kane, Towns. Lowry with 16, Favors with a double-double. Game 4, we do win though. Okay, we do win. Wiggins 32. He's around that sweet spot of 31 points. Game 5, we're in the NBA Finals. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. We beat him by, what is that? 58 points. Levine with 37, Wiggins with 28, Kyle Lowry with 25 and 10. And we're taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. 1 seed versus 1 seed. Russ, Oladipo, Jeremy Grant, Okafor, Embiid, Sarge, Covington, Holmes. That will be fun. But yeah, like those are the trust the process Sixers. I know they got requested a little bit in the last video. Wiggins averaged 30 points in the conference final, so he would have been the Magic Johnson like conference champion or award, but that wasn't a thing then. There's Levine, Towns, Lowry, Favors, Evans. Okay, so now we're taking on Philly. And then, yeah, like as I talk about this, I was going to say this in the outro, but yeah, let me know who we should do next in the historic rebuilds, and the one with the most likes is the team I will do. Wiggins with 32 in game 1, we just blow them out. Lowry with 27 and 18. This team is just absurd. Game 2, we do lose, okay, by 1 point, but all our L's have been pretty close. I mean, the time the Rockets beat us, they actually kind of beat us by a decent amount, 17. But the Clippers, when they beat us, that was only by 3 points, and the Sixers beat us by 1. Oh my god, we're down 2-1. Holy crap. The Sixers have our number. This is our kryptonite. No. We're down 2-1. Don't go down 3-1. Okay, we do tie it up 2-2. Man, we go 77-5. We go 12-2 here. Don't tell me I'm going to lose the finals. Yes, we do take a 3-2 lead. We win by 13. Russ had a triple-double. But hey, those triple-doubles are not enough, Russ. Let's see. Are we going to win at the Wells Fargo Center? Or are they going to... Okay, they're beating us. They might be forcing a Game 7 right now unless we come back in the 4th. No. We're going to a Game 7, guys. Oh, my God. We have been dominating. Dario's... They must be like a great defensive team because I don't know what's going on. Game 7, 2018 NBA Finals. Who's going to come out on top? I don't feel good about this, man. They are coming out, like, doing really well. We're up by 1. We blew that in the 3rd quarter. Okay, this is too good right now. This is too good. We're up by 5. Down by 1. Are you kidding me? Up by 2. Oh my god, up by 3. Are we going to win the 2018 NBA Finals? Please. Oh my god, we're going to lose. We're up by 3. Okay, huge. Up by 3 with 30 seconds left. Up by 5. I think we're going to win it. I think we're going to win it. Yes, they don't force it overtime. Holy crap, that was intense. I thought about hopping in, but I just wanted to, I felt like I was going to blow it. Levine got a steal at the last second. Wiggins, jump shot missed. Okay, with 10 seconds left. I don't know if that was the shot clock expiring. Favors. Clutch Favors, 14 points. Lowry with 9 assists. Towns hit a shot to make it 124-119. Who made us go up? Who hit the 3? Zach LaVine. For his 33rd, 4th, and 5th points of the night, he hits one of the clutchest 3s ever in Game 7 history. That's like Kyrie Irving-esque right there. LaVine, 35. He might get Finals MVP. Towns with 25, 5, and 9. Wiggins with 24. This was fun, man. This was fun. This was just a fun season here. I'm going to leave it out here because who knows what's going to happen next year. 2K screws me over. And I'm not going to be in this good of a mood ending the video. So the Finals MVP is actually Karl Anthony Towns. 23 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Let's see if anybody was snubbed. Or was that pretty deserving? He did average the most points. Yeah, LaVine only averaged 18 in that series, but he just had a great Game 7. Wiggins had 23, so he would have been the next closest. But okay, I'm glad Cat got the Finals MVP. But shout out to Kyle Lowry, man. This team was just so different once we got him. So yeah, that is gonna be it for me. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to let me know which historic rebuild we should do next. I'm like loving these. I'm having so much fun doing these. It's really nice to do these. I kind of like throughout a drier period in 2K, and 2K doesn't come out for another month basically, so we will be kind of just grinding out these. They're a little bit less than a month. So yeah, let me know which team we should do next down below. To make it easiest, I'm just doing the one with the most likes as long as I can find an accurate roster. So like for this one, it was more of a 2017 Timberwolves rebuild. Couldn't find a good one, so I did a 2016 Timberwolves rebuild. Thought that was fine. Yeah, you guys probably saw a Steelers rebuild yesterday, so I'm going to be sprinkling in a little bit of Madden rebuilds. I still could be dropping those MLB The Show rebuilds, so you could be on the lookout for those. And maybe once NBA comes out, I'll just move those to like the second channel or something. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like if you did. I had a lot of fun doing this one, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.